Hello, welcome to Lost Cub. We're joined with the rough and tumble Shadow Lord Anton. So he is after having a fitful night's sleep, it kind of went in and out, and you know, it worked, but it was just kind of fitful. Rolling around. Took him a while to actually fall asleep. Um, and while he finally gets up, finally gets a bit of food in him, lights a cigarette, he just lets out a long breath as he just rubs his face and just looks more oh Jesus, looks more conflicted really, and he turns to check on his ever loving companion Heidi, who has the same fitful night's sleep herself really, as well, probably she was one of the influential figures on why he wasn't sleeping.
Oh, she absolutely was. Heidi hasn't had a night that bad in a very long time. She's, especially of late, been like, her clarity is good. She's, I mean, she still kind of is childish about things, playfully so, but she's been speaking clearly, conveying herself clearly, and all in all, it has been pretty good. But last night has been, it's been rough. There are several points where Anton woke up not because of his own dreams or nightmares, but because Heidi finally, overcame that barrier between sleeping and waking action and either gave a thrash, probably at one point nearly put herself off the bed. At another point, he woke up to find her beginning to scratch very roughly, very harshly at herself, had to pin her down until she woke up, or until she at least showed some sign of sense or awareness. But yeah, it was a bad night. On the bright side, as he's waking up, she is finally, you know, resting. She's been in and out, and in this case is curled up, stubbornly tucked against him. In fact, even if he goes to sit himself up, and she just kind of like curls into the warm spot he leaves behind too, and has a stubborn sort of "I'm totally asleep" thing going on. Like, but it's one of those things where the responses are a little aware enough that you can tell she's not properly asleep. She's tucked the pillow over and just curled herself up around him.
Just rolls over and just rubs the side of her head really softly.
And yeah, the eyes flick open at the initial touch, but she doesn't startle any worse than that. And kind of gives a bit of a sigh, honestly. Just looking kind of at, but kind of through him. It's not stopping.
It's just a bad night.
Are you sure it's. Is it really morning?
It's morning.
Doesn't feel like it.
No, it's because you've not slept yet.
Okay.
It's nearly there though. Just a bad night, honey. You'll be fine. Happens to the best of us.
She gives a little bit of a nod. Somewhere throughout the night, it turns out that even her own hair touching her face and arms was starting to freak her out. So she's got it kind of tied back in a knot on the back of her head. Not tied against the back of her head, but pulled up and wound in and secured thoroughly with hair bands, just so she doesn't feel the featherlight brushes. Oh, how do I know when it's gonna stop?
Just don't think about it. Eventually, you just lie there thinking, to eventually you just slip right away.
Did something bad happen? Did someone come here?
No, nothing bad happened, honey. Just maybe you're just a bit worried about things. Maybe, you know what? Pecker on the side of the cheek. Maybe, just maybe, you overdid yourself. Been working on really hard lately.
I guess.
After all, you've been like one of the main people here.
She finally just kind of idly, not scratching, but just kind of rubs an arm. She does have a few like stray scratches from where she, again, she started doing it, and Anton woke up and was able to stop her from it. But she's got a couple good grazes on there. But she just kind of rubs the other arm with one hand. Keep feeling it like goosebumps.
Just runs his hand along her arm. Maybe we could get you a new just use down as the bed, the mattress. Make you feel uncomfortable.
You know what?
Something like that can. Yeah, sometimes a change of mattress could be the best thing.
She seems kind of confused, but just honestly, she's happy to have any sort of thought or explanation, whether it makes sense to her or not, and just kind of nods. You think so? Maybe? I don't know.
Could give it a try.
Where are we gonna get another mattress?
I'll buy you one.
Okay.
If you'd like one.
Then about this one, I thought it was pretty new. We just
Maybe it happens. Sometimes maybe it's just not comfortable. Maybe it's we bought it at a time when you were still getting better. Maybe a new, fresh thing represents you and you and how better you've after getting.
okay. And she rolls over enough to like hug onto him. Okay. Think it'll work.
It's worth a try at least.
Just like pushes her face into your chest, like yes.
You okay? Is anything going on?
I keep hearing things and seeing things and feeling like they're on my skin. Just dancing up, it gives me goosebumps. And I mean, yeah, you can see, even with the arms slung around you, like, she's very goosebumple. And I go to brush them away and nothing's there. Just, I can still feel them. The eyes kind of like she plops her head around, pulls her face out of his chest enough to set her cheek there instead, staring at the wall. You see her eyes kind of like just slowly pan down the length of the wall. And I keep seeing them in the corners, or God, I saw one on the foot of the bed too. But then they're not there.
Exactly. So you gotta keep remembering. They're not there.
Just a quiet nod. Yeah. Just bad dreams.
They can affect all of us.
I wish I could just forget.
You'll loop his arms around her so her back is against his chest. I do too.
Is that bad of us to want to forget?
No. That's what makes us human. We all don't want to remember things and bad things that have happened to us.
People always get so mad when they forget things, but they think having a better memory would help, but it doesn't. It just means then you can never forget.
Hmm. I think in the end, we just gotta learn to mix and match it. Memories are still gonna haunt us, but if we let the memories rule, well, then we're never gonna change, are we?
No.
So, interlocks her hands with his. Today was just a bad day. Doesn't mean it's gonna be all the time.
No. It just. And I mean, she doesn't shudder. That'd be a little too on the nose, a little too dramatic. It's just kind of squares the shoulders up, hunches them up a little bit. No, I just remembered like it was happening again.
I know, sweetheart.
Did you get any sleep? Finally
I think
tips her head up to look up at him.
got a bit.
Sorry I kept you awake.
Naren looks over and boops her nose. I don't mind staying up to keep you safe.
Doesn't usually happen when you're here.
Maybe you were just a bit. Like I said, you've been doing a lot. Maybe you just got stressed.
Maybe.
Besides, you have me here with you now.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the end, think about it, all worked out perfectly.
And she kind of squirms further back into his chest, just like, yes. Essentially just further ingratiates herself into the safe space, aka Anton. Do you ever have it still like that when you wake up?
Sometimes.
Or those dreams where you wake up but you're not really awake yet?
Sometimes.
It feels like that.
Well, guess what? You're awake.
She kind of finally quirks a tiny bit of a smirk. She's like, that's exactly what a dream would say.
But boops her then. Dreams can't touch you though.
You know you're in them.
No, that's when you wake up.
Not for a nose boop.
They never go for the nose boop.
That's right, that you never go for the nose boop. I might be awake, but it doesn't feel like it. Feels like something really scary is gonna happen. Something really bad, and then I'll wake up.
Boops both of her sides, so it makes a tickling motion.
She, considering she's like mid thought and mid sentence, she kind of rips out a squeal and gives a sudden like thrash in surprise, like, ugh!
That's
No,
at
no,
the
no,
evil
no.
like.
Ugh. Oh,
That's at the evil like.
why would you do that? Finally
See?
whips around, grinning.
See, there you go. Something happened. So it's technically not a dream, and it wasn't bad. So I have subverted your expectations, Ignite.
I don't know if dreams work like that.
They work like that.
Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't know you were the
I
professor of
am the
dreams.
dream master, Heidi. Thank you very much for asking.
You're the dream master now.
Hmm.
When did that happen?
Happened a while ago. You were just not unaware. Sorry. We meant to fill you in.
You should put out a memo. Bill likes
I will.
memos.
I will.
I think you're running out of titles.
No.
You've already used Shadow Lord and Dream Master, and I mean, sooner or later you're gonna have to start using Monarch.
Maybe I'll be the Shadow King. Finger guns.
Well, that would free up Lord for you to use for something else, so I guess that works. Then you can be the Lord of something else. But I think you already used King by being King of the Castle in a kind of proverbial sense when it comes to that house, so you might have used that one up too.
Smile.
She's kind of grinning. Again, she's got far better, like, just self-awareness. So she's kind of looking off if she says the things, and I mean, yeah, there's thought going on, but there's still just that little bit of a playful smile. She like just tugs his arms around her body again so that she's, hugged in.
You know, there is a part of me that just wishes you and me could just run off, you know?
Yeah.
Be nice.
Fireworks does it.
Sadly not, Heidi. But I will always make sure that I'm home just to have this.
It was really nice before I understood. Being up on the mountain, not knowing anything was wrong.
Turns her face towards his. But we have each other, so that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is much nicer, I feel.
It is. He reaches up and like just fiddles his hair a little bit. The short bits out of his off his forehead.
Do you miss my long hair?
Hmm. Well, you definitely can't have prince hair now.
Yeah, but you're still my princess, so it's fine.
There's a brief little smile of, oh, that was cheesy, but she still leans in and gives him a proper hug.
So I think we all balance out in the end.
Mm-hmm. just do what I always do.
Oh,
Leans up and gives him like that soft little peck on the lips. Barely there. Like the fluttering of a moth's wing, just very light. Just keep living in the right here, right now, and doing what makes me happy. That way you
there.
don't have to think about all the bad things.
Well, there you go then.
Everyone thinks I'm silly, but it works.
I don't think you're silly.
Sorry, my cat just very proudly presented, screaming at me, the scrunchie that she has murdered and wasn't ready. Oh god. You don't? Not even a little?
I think you're adorable, but that's about it.
It's okay. It's probably better if they think I'm silly anyways.
Yes. Grins. Besides, I want all that all to myself anyway.
Hmm. Yeah. It's not like you have to worry.
Worry about what?
She's got just kind of a contented little smile and is. I don't even know if he wears a shirt when he sleeps. Probably fiddling with his hair a bit. Distracting herself with it. Because no matter how much time I spend with the others or I try to make them feel better, even if they need help sometimes, it's still yours. So,
Hey, go on. Then you go on.
mm, I think it's funny to think the faces they'd make if they knew.
What do you mean?
Family.
What, that's here with me?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they be mad?
I don't know, but I'm fairly sure they'd make very funny faces. You don't follow Father Wolf. Father Hill,
Nope.
are you following him? Points up at the ceiling.
Not.
My whole family follows Father Wolf.
Well, we'll see. Won't. If we ever meet any of them, well, we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm protecting you now.
Mm-hmm. I do. Even if they make funny faces. I already decided I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, good. Don't think I'd know what to do without you.
I have a very boring room. Sage nod.
That's just the start of it. I think you, dear, is what's holding me really together.
And seeing as she's got the arms already around him, she kind of gives him a bit of a squeeze. It's okay. I like holding you together.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, she plops in again, like cheek on the shoulder. So now what happens?
Well, I'm gonna get up and go buy you a mattress, and we're gonna settle down, and you are gonna get some food, stay around here, and maybe add a new fresh coat of paint around here. we just continue on. And then tonight, you and I are gonna cuddle up and watch a movie and relax. Just two of us. I will make sure we're not disturbed.
Will you send out a memo?
I will inform everyone that Heidi is to be left alone tonight. She gets special Anton time.
She pulls a bit of a playful face again, but doesn't comment. Okay. And I should probably get up too. I want to be by myself after you go.
Of course, like I'm sure the gang are around and
Mm-hmm.
just, well, I'll be back. And then when I am, pecks her on the cheek.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just nods and gives her a squeeze and stands up and, gets himself fully dressed and, pecks her on the cheek again because it's Heidi.
He's Heidi. And she's looking a little more chipper. Getting a little bit more of that good glow going she's always got. Fucking animate ray of sunshine that she is. And yeah, you get up and, you get dressed pretty quickly. She's still kind of tucked up, like cocooned in a blanket. And, like, watches for a bit and eventually finds the gumption to take the entire fucking blanket dragging behind her as she goes fishing for clothes. But yes, she gets her peck on the cheek and seems, for the most part, okay. Pretty content. She's a little edgy. It's funny, you can see that there's not straight fear anymore, but she still has that little bit of look of like, don't do it, as she, each time she opens a drawer, kind of creaking it open and peering in for a second, and then finally opening it the rest of the way like she's expecting something to burst out. So she's still a little on edge and a little jumpy, but not as bad as she's been in the past. Little cautious, but that won't hurt her, right? In fact, if it's long enough, he'll even see her like check her shoes before she puts them on. Just some healthy paranoia going on. But yes.
And yeah, he'll head out, start walking. Probably gonna, unless he's stopped by anybody.
I mean, you've got you do have a house full of people.
I mean, the person he was probably going to assume he's going to be stopped by is the fucking tattooed sporting mechanic.
Yeah. Now he'll actually spot her when he gets. So as you go downstairs, there's a number of rooms. There's the kitchen and stuff in the basement, but in this case, it's you go downstairs and there's a main hall that goes pretty broadly back. It goes under the curving stairs and eventually kind of ends in an area that looks kind of like an abandoned conservatory. This is about where that fountain is that Abby's always fiddling with. And the fountain is finally guttering out a soft stream of water flowing from basin to basin to basin down it. And there in the conservatory is also where Jane keeps her bike and where Becca has tucked in one of hers. And you can tell she's in there because, well, you can hear her softly cussing now and again as something gives like a creak or a loud pop as she's trying to get parts on and off. But nothing too fucking outrageous and loud. But yeah, you can hear her back there in the conservatory. There's a big glass wall that goes up the back of the house into that room where Admittedly, most of whatever started off potted or planted there is long gone, but a few little things have been tucked in and attempted to transplant. So for the
Yeah,
most part, it's big and empty and very, very bright.
he comes in and he'll knock on the door as well because he knows better than to just sneak surprise Becca. He kind of just does a dunk 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 on the door.
Yeah, there's a slow lean from behind one of the bikes. Oh, hey,
You alright?
yeah, yeah.
You sound stressed.
Just slowly fades back behind the bike again. I mean, she's still right there. She obviously hasn't moved her butt at all.
What's up? He says he's walking over, hands in his pockets, taking a yawn.
I was hoping to get a bigger take off of the last of that fucking product we got a hold of, but
Ah, we've still got some, yeah.
yeah, it ain't a bad amount of money. Just not quite what I was hoping for. It's the downside
You
of going
still
to a
got
big place like that.
still got some product left.
Yeah, I got some of the real hard shit. I don't bring that shit to clubs usually.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way to get rid of it. And to be honest, who the fuck could expect what happened?
Yeah, I know, right? She finally like kind of looks away from the bike. She's been distractedly like had her head half turned, but eyes on what she was doing. But she finally snaps them away. What are the fucking chances of that?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, fuck. At least she kind of reaches up a hand, rubs the back of her head idly. I mean, at the risk of sounding insensitive, at least he's coming from humble enough beginnings. Might actually get on if he can learn not to be a little asshole.
He's got a good head on his shoulders, and we'll set him straight.
Yeah, to be fair, it probably would have been about that bad. Someone came up asking me who the fuck I was buying from. So she kind of shrugs. I suppose I only went because I had the backup.
Just nods. Me and Bill are gonna probably be doing more stuff in the city soon anyway. There's like a strip club type thing that's tainted out the balls, I'm gonna say.
Oh god, which one?
It's one of the sleazy ones in Roanoke.
Ugh.
Jane and I already did a hit over there already, so I figure, seeing as I've been tagging specific areas, if we organize this right and we wipe out that taint in there, well, it'll send a certain message to enough people.
Suppose so. That's how territory's done, right?
Yeah,
No, it's how you claim a block.
that's what we're gonna start working on doing.
Hmm.
And
Could
if
work.
there's and if there's anything in there that can benefit you for some extra money, I'll get it for you.
I mean, let me know if you hit a garage. I don't know. We can fucking swoop in and just take a place already there, but we can sure as fuck take some of the big appliances. I'll fucking wrench them bitches out the ground.
I'll put it into perspective. Well, I'm gonna probably do some scouting stuff as well, and some aggressive negotiations when it happens.
Sounds good. See if you can find a fucking solid fence. You know, some fucking pawn shop or some shit. Gonna
I'll,
fucking
fi-
need one the way we're rolling.
I'll find it.
Besides, it'd be another place I could drop the fucking product instead of having to go out and find skeezy ass places to sell it.
There you go. Yeah, no, we'll take a look around and see what we can garble up.
Dealing with the buyers for personal use and all, when you get to that heavy shit, they're just as likely to shiv you as give you money.
Just nods. Yeah, I know.
Fuck them.
I'll let jokes flow through the territory. There's just a one rule with me: no people.
Kinda quirks her brow up.
If we wipe out all the drug dealers, people are going to get suspicious. If we keep a monopoly going and an observation, make sure the thing's tainted, we get some extra money without us actually dipping into it. I'll let it happen depending on my rules, but if I see one person being traded, one person being any of this shit, well,
That's some
I'll fucking eviscerate them from the face of the planet.
That's some gritty underbelly shit.
Like I said, I have a rule. If it's broken, I'll make an example.
Yeah, fuck it.
You need
I'll
to be
bring the
smart.
goddamn gasoline.
We'll just play it smart and we'll play it safe.
Ugh. Kind of scrunches her nose because it's not that she's personally tweaked in any way. It's just that is a lovely topic.
Just I'm gonna give you a heads up now because well, it's been playing on my mind. Bill is going through one of the transitional phases that I went through.
Oh, like
Jane's going.
doing?
No, it's like moving up in position, in knowledge, and you know the way I'm called a Shadow Lord. Same, Jane is now one of them, except he's a different thing altogether.
All right.
One of the things that's after happening to him is that he can commune with the dead.
And here's the thing: she doesn't get all skeptical. She just kind of pulls a fucking face. It's essentially kind of like the gross.
Yeah, look, he's going to be a bit weird, but I wanted you to give you a heads up because he is seeing things that are associated with us. For example, he saw the woman who I buried out in the back garden of the graveyard.
This time she actually pauses to look over. That's fucking gross.
I mean, he helped her move on and shit, so that's something.
Yeah, fuck it. I suppose if you gotta see shit like that,
Look,
what else are you gonna do with it?
I just wanted to keep you aware because just in case he comes to you with anything,
Yeah, I
and
got.
he doesn't catch you off guard.
Yeah, admittedly, much appreciated. I heard, what was it? I guess for me, it'd be great grandmama or something like that. See dead, see the dead. I don't.
Considering, Katie, this is a very, very, very curious question because the news reports about Becca's house burning down, right?
Mhm.
I know who's buried out by Becca's house.
Mhm.
Was there any mention of a body being found?
No, actually, they wouldn't have done any digging.
Oh no, he was just curious. It was a paranoid thought.
There's probably the pile of bodies inside. They don't mention
Yeah, no, it was just.
anyone.
I mean, it's something to think about. You know what I mean? It was just like because you never know. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there was a huge fucking thing about this clearly abandoned home burned down, and the number of bodies found inside, but there was never mention of finding
Yeah,
it buried on the grounds.
yeah. Like I said, it was just a thought. It's a reasonable thought in the back of his head, like you know, because we know who's buried out there, and I don't want him touching on something that you don't want to be looking into again.
And she pauses for a second and kind of thinks about it, shoots a glance over. I hope he fucking rots. I don't know what you want me to say.
I just don't want him ambushing you with it. That's all.
Yeah. You know what? All the more appreciated because that would have. Yeah, I probably would have punched him.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want him ambushing you, and I don't want you, wigged out or getting uncomfortable or any of that shit.
I'm very good at conveying when I have been made uncomfortable. Don't you worry.
I know, Becca, but I was just, kind of just gives that awkward, like it's not like a care or anything, whatever.
Yeah, she does the little nod. Yeah, yeah, I gotcha. Just yeah.
I know. It's just I wanted to give you a heads up. That's all.
Yeah. I got it. Jesus, that would have sucked.
It's
I
a
like
good thing
put
you have,
down a wrench.
it's a good thing you have me.
I've grown very used to you. It would be a real shame if that was not the case.
Walk over and lean over beside her. Oh,
Yeah?
why are you worried about me getting gunned down?
I mean, this place would get awful boring if you weren't around.
True.
Looks up a bit of a grin. And besides, reaches over as he's come over close enough to lean, reaches up and gives him a pat on the leg, like doomp doomp. I'm pretty sure it'd take more than a couple bullets to put you out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if you can throw a car into a burning building, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Hulk don't respond well to bullets. It makes him angrier.
Yeah. Still angry at me for not taking you?
Hmm. Yeah, I wanted to be there, but it's fucking water under the bridge at this point, right?
It's alright if you are.
She kind of gives a shrug. I already yelled at you. Not much else to do.
Like I said, it's alright if you are.
Nah, not that fucking mad. A little bitter about it, but like I said, what you gonna do? What's done is done. At least it's done.
Yeah. Just look over it casually. Nobody else is gonna come in. You'll just reach over for the hand.
You'll find it. She doesn't look up. I mean, there's, if nothing else, the fact that she's like sitting on the fucking floor behind the bike and all, him just having an arm out. You know what? No one's gonna see shit. It'll be fine. But yeah, she'll reach up and give him one of the hands. It's alright. You're good. I was pissed at you I wouldn't be here.
I know. Just yeah. We'll open the wound. That's all.
No?
Poke into your first kill. Brings back all the memories.
You want me to sock him?
Nah, it wasn't his fault. He wasn't doing it out of maliciousness.
We all done a lot of shit we don't like looking back on.
I know. I know.
She finally gives the hand a squeeze. At least you learn to sleep.
Who says I do properly?
They've seen you sleep. Sleep like a baby. Big old peaceful smile on your face. Grinning. You can tell
I
kind of giving him a rough time.
do have you, and you're pretty damn comfy.
Like an innocent little angel.
I'm just saying, you're pretty comfy.
I like to think so. Finally gets the edge of like the smug grin going. Pretty good tiring a guy out too. Okay.
Yeah. I think I drove Abby away.
What?
We had a row.
Okay. Over what?
I don't know. She said something, and I don't know. Just, I saw red.
Feel like there's worse things that could have happened than you saying some hurtful shit.
Just made it feel like everything I was doing was a joke, you know?
Well, sounds like she said the wrong shit. I don't know. Wasn't there?
I know. Just plays on the mind, you know what I mean?
Hey, if JJ can come back, she'll probably do the same thing. Lord knows I like going off on my own when I need to think about shit too.
I know. Just, it's not happy herself. Just plays on the mind.
She kind of flicks a glance up. A little bit of the squinty face.
I mean, he's deep in thought. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell whatever Bill did is really got him contemplating. Not in a depressing way. It's just, he just thinks.
She like makes a bit of a stubborn face and kind of stretches up to glance over the seat of the bike. And when she doesn't see anyone in the hall, like gives a yank on his arm, like straight up enough to, if he's not paying attention, spill him down. Like,
Yeah, he flops like, ugh.
how about you stop worrying what the fuck Abby thinks?
I'm not worried about what Abby thinks.
So what you fucking worried about?
It's not worry.
Then what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Ruffles his
Yes.
hair.
You just replay it in your head and you just hear different voices.
I got a pro tip for you. She like reaches over, like just to snag his chin for effect, turning him to look at her. Fucking stop it. You'll make yourself fucking crazy.
Trying.
She finally gives a shrug. Do what I do. Go do something fucking crazy. You gotta think about what you're doing.
Not you. Smile.
Yeah, but you're fucking crazy though.
Yeah, I am. That's why I think I'm about to go and fucking decimate a strip club. I've got my plans. It's just shrugs. Plays on the mind.
I don't know. Go see if you can fucking find a decent place to jump off the fucking roof. Do something. This tree's close enough. I thought about it. You could probably pull it off. But I don't know. Do something. Fucking
Okay.
get your mind off it.
Came to see you.
Oh. I'm either flattered or I'm a fucking rattlesnake.
I came to see you because, well, you're one of the people who just puts things into perspective.
I do have a pretty good clear way of putting things. Grins over.
Shrugs. It's nice.
Snags up one of the parts, gives it a little shake-a so that the busted bits inside rattle. Still grinning.
And plus, I totally like being, takes both of her hands. This. When nobody's looking.
It's a cheeky smile. You know what? She'll give a yank on the hand, see if she can pull him in.
He does. He kind of jerks forward a bit, like, duh, stop that.
Yeah, she does the jerk him in and leans over to give him a good solid like pop one on the lips. Just bam.
He reciprocates and kind of just looks down.
What? What now?
Nothing. No.
So what you checking the floor for?
Smirking.
Did I scuff it?
No.
Don't worry, I'll polish it out. It'll be good as new. Fucking ruffles the hair again. Stuck up in your own fucking head.
Special talent of mine.
Fucking stop it. That shit'll make you crazy.
Who says I'm already not crazy?
Yeah, but it'll make you the not fun kind of crazy, and that's nobody wants that.
Don't worry, I'm still me. It's just, I think about things.
Are there things you can fix or change?
No idea, to be honest. Look up and smile.
Well, if it's not something you can fix or change, don't fucking waste your time thinking about it.
Well, Stop with your logic. How about that? Smiling.
Nah, you came in here. You came to me. You're in my den now.
Rubbed his face.
Like, goes to, like, start, like, has a hold of his arm, starts, like, slowly pulling him in, like, that's right. You're fucking stuck.
No, I'll be doing something to take my mind off it soon. Don't you worry.
Fucking good. Jesus.
What? It's not like I'm wandering around depressed.
You better not be.
I'm not.
People like us ain't got time for that. Got better shit to do.
I hear that.
Or crazier shit to do. One or the other, really. But anyone's better than that.
No, I'll go see what my folks are doing. I want to make sure they're alright.
Yeah. You have fun with that.
Well, my family's lovely.
Pretty sure sooner or later one of us is gonna piss off your mom and she's gonna, like, break him in half, and it's gonna be fucking amazing. I hope I'm there to get fucking video.
Yeah, no, my mom's pretty scary.
You ever seen her do that angry eye flash? She did it once. Fucking
Mhm.
terrifying. Jesus.
I grew up with her. Of course I've seen it.
You probably made her do it all the time. How do you still have all your parts?
I'm very fast.
Yeah, she snickers. Jesus.
I was going to ask you, not today, I'll probably have stuff to do, but a couple of days' time, do you want to go steal a car or something?
Fuck yeah, I want to go steal a car.
Well, there you go then.
Been stuck up in here, carless, grinning,
Well, we'll
outrageous.
go steal one soon.
Fuck yeah. Up to Blacksburg with all those fucking little rich kids.
Perfect.
Just replace it anyways.
Perfect. And then I'm taking you out somewhere.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Take you
Gotta
to a
get all
steakhouse.
hopped up on Fuck Thunder and then go have a fancy dinner?
No, we're going to a steakhouse.
Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, you get it.
Just nods, stands up. Oh, there you go then, Becca. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a date. She fucking does the eyebrow waggle like, oh yeah. Just pours on the fucking sarcasm.
Shaking his head as he's walking out.
You can probably hear the distinct sound of her taking that broken piece and, like, lobbing it back over her shoulder, like, well, fuck this. Yoink. Fucking slam, crash, jangle, jangle.
He will get in his car and fuck it, he will actually go see the family first before he sees. Actually, no, fucking Carla's the first person he's gonna go see. Fuck, he's got a routine.
He's got a routine.
And plus, he wants to talk to Thompson anyway. Serves both needs. Snooping and pooping, Katie.
Fucking snooping and pooping. What the shit? Why is this a phrase that we use? Oh, God. All right. You take yourself a nice little morning drive to the Thompson estate. Such as it is. A member of the staff will let you in. I mean, at this point, it's kind of road that you come over. Then, yeah, the member of the staff will just let you in and let you know where Carla's at, because let's face it, that's just kind of the routine now. Is
Yeah, that's where the fucking man of the house is as well, or the fucking lady.
oh my! All right, let me fiddle some pictures around. Fast. And you will be told that Mrs. Thompson is pause entertaining. You can suddenly, almost like on cue, the ringing sound of rich woman laughter rings out through the house. Yeah, there you go. Fucking God bless him for being in the hall for that. Yeah, it just
Mon-
fucking rings out from that direction. It's like, and Mr. Thompson is in his study.
Money. Yeah, I'll walk to fucking Thompson's door.
Da-na-na.
Yeah.
Just literally leaned in just to shake his head at me in disapproval. And Mr. Thompson is there. Yeah, he's got a. It's not a classroom. It is a nice office. It smells like leather and rich mahogany. Um, but yeah, he's basically just sat up behind a big fucking desk in I mean, casual, but still well put together, and obviously like day clothes. It's not like he's lounging around in his fucking PJs. It's got like the I don't know fucking sweater vest. It's fucking classic shit. And yeah, has his glasses perched on his nose. It is probably just doing that thing where you've got your elbow planted and your cheek in your hand, and it's like the fingers are dragging this get up away from your face, like as he's scrolling through something.
Just knocks on the door politely.
He'll shoot a glance over and yeah, kind of glance at the window he's got open, blink, minimize whatever it is. You hear like you see the swipe and the click, and goes to swivel his chair, setting himself more properly in his seat. Gonna do for you.
Um, fuck, brain fart. As Anton just nods to himself and just goes, "Want to chat for a bit? That's all right."
Yeah, sure. Pull up a chair.
He just sits down. So, I believe my partner, Susie from the photography thing. You've met with her before, right?
Yes, I do believe we have regular email conversations.
Just nods. I was hoping to expand on her business venture, considering the Miller estate and its properties. I was hoping for a way to get a permanent permit to do some photography, do some all that kind of have not as much red tape following us around while we're doing our thing. Perhaps even with your backing as a historical survey, it could add definite weight to her credibility as well as work for us as well.
He sits thoughtfully back in his chair. It's not the worst idea. You could, is she actually, does she actually have a business license?
Thinks in the back of her head, I don't think she does, out of character.
No, I mean, she's a kid. She's still kind of freelancing it. She's been kind of winging it that way.
She's been mainly, it's been one of the options she's considering exploring. For now, it's been mainly freelancing, but a business license is something she's been considering.
Well, she could file for her own LLC, get herself a business license, or perhaps try to attach herself to an existing group doing historical conservation, awareness, preservation.
Well, considering your leanings, perhaps you could give some advice.
If you'd like, I can hunt up some of the local historical groups, yes, and see if any is in need of a photographer to help catalog and fluff out their records properly.
Just nods. And concerning the property itself,
The Miller estate?
just nods.
What about it?
What's the hypothetically, if the deed was found, what would that mean for the person if they could tie back to the blood relative on that about owning the property itself?
Kind of brings up a hand, rubbing idly at his chin. If someone could prove familial relations, I imagine they'd have to tango with the city a little bit because fairly sure it fell into city property, but he kind of shrugs, especially with a deed with proof, birth certificates, all that. It would probably eventually just travel back into the hands of family.
Nods. And how public would this be, considering it's such an old property in the town?
I mean, unless you feel like calling in a news team to have a bit spot, I imagine it would all be. I mean, it'd be a matter of public record, of course, but it wouldn't
All right.
really be advertised.
All right, Katie. First of all, I'm going to roll persuasion. This is where Anton gets his business on.
Oh snap!
So I get one success because difficulty 7, so that's activated.
No,
Anton leans over. Well, considering that I have documents, the deed of the house, and familial ties to the Miller estate, I am looking to make sure that this is kept as under the radar as possible so it's a smooth transition for myself and my family and our subsequent earnings because of that.
he admittedly kind of pops a brow at earnings because let's face it, like unless you're planning to turn the property into I don't know some fucking spooky historical hotel or something, he's not sure where earnings are coming into it. But
considering there is long-term plans of ours to begin restorations, of course, to the appropriate historical standard, and keeping in mind keeping the integrity of the building, I am looking to make sure that it passes in the smoothest transition possible. Public record is preferable, but not completely wanted. We don't want too much attention considering after my father's recent activities, my mother would prefer our names be relatively kept quiet.
oh, like I said, there's a certain amount of public record that is just it's there. Nobody really digs that fucking deep unless they want to go to fucking I don't know city hall or whatever. He kind of just gestures off towards the city proper. It's kept in record, but especially if you went and got I don't know maybe talk to a legal aid could help you smooth it all out, do it all in a sitting.
Considering you're one of the most highly reputable people in the city, I was figuring you could give me a hand on that. And I'll make sure that whatever standards you need to this building are applied for, but what we do and how we restore it is left to us, and I will provide you with all the information you need should we discover any more. You'll have the first open access.
Finally just kind of picks up a hand. In all fairness, Anton, I'm in the right circles, but I'm not exactly the head of the historical society, anything like that. There's only so much I can do for you. I could help get you talking to the right people.
I will roll manipulation expression so fucking fast. With charm, that's 3. Anton will lean forward. Well, considering that, thinking on your own reputation among the historical society, keeping a quiet word into how you helped find the actual deeds related, as well as information tied to the historical significance of the place and new histories that can be slowly ebbed out over time, I would consider your position actually one of great excitement. A budding university professor that could even rival some of the people. What was that professor's name? Anton knows it. My brain just is remembered.
It was Professor Hartford. Professor John Hartford.
Considering Professor John Hartford is coming into these areas talking about similar ideologies, and you being the first one to discover it before he did would necessarily be quite a positive thing for you.
All right, so you have clearly gained his interest as he turns fully, arms kind of set on the desk, and he leans in a bit. Have you found further documentation on the premises?
I have documentations, pictures, records, kept all safe and securely sealed so the documentation is not further damaged.
If you could provide such a thing,
I can
I
provide it.
can see. Hmm. He finally just kind of rubs his head because, Jesus Christ, this is what he had Joe around for. To help put things like this together properly and handle all the little bits and pieces and chattering to the right people. If you can provide this documentation, I can see what merit it holds, and yes, I can put in words to the right people and see if they have any legal aids doing volunteer work to aid in their work, and direct them
And
to you to see that the property changes hands as smoothly as possible.
just nods. That would be preferable. The less exposure myself or my family have to this, the better.
Of course. He just kind of waves a hand. I admit that my interest is solely in the historical value of what you might have found.
Well, considering I can provide the documentation, and once the property is transitioned further, I'm sure you and I can come to agreement to make sure that in terms of the ruthless underworld of who gets what in the historical societies, I can make sure that it falls into the right hands so it is properly documented and published.
Kind of gives a nod. Thoughtful one. All right. Then yes, I suppose one is convenient if you can bring whatever documentation, whatever records you might have found.
Just nods.
I have the appropriate labs and materials at my disposal to go through them carefully and to see what kind of merit they hold, if they can provide any insight on the original holders. Get it all documented, and yes, I will happily get you connected to the appropriate people.
Just nods slowly. Wonderful. Stands up very slowly.
He actually offers out a hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake it. Big, firm, straightforward handshake. Boom!
Yeah, you get the business handshake. Gives you a nod as you go to head out, and when you do, we'll reorient on the computer because oh god, now he has to talk to so many fucking people.
So I will walk into Carla's room, knocking on the door.
Yeah, you head up. Carla is in her little extra room, her little suite, her sitting area. Laptop plunked on her lap. Yeah, just kind of tucked up on the couch, pretty comfortable. Like glances up. Oh, hey.
Alright. You're looking better.
Yeah, still still a little bit of a hermit, but yeah, got a mountain of fucking classwork to catch up on.
I imagine so.
Grimaces at her laptop.
Sits down beside her.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of talking to my folks about seeing if I can. I guess one doesn't really generally transfer to homeschooling, but I only have a couple credits left, and
I mean, if that's what you think is best for you. Don't shut yourself out, though.
she kind of gives a shrug. I mean, why?
Because, well, I would miss you. That's one reason.
It's not like I'm disappearing off the face of the planet, just. I'm sure you can imagine how much I'll miss all of the catty shit at school.
You miss it more than you think.
And all the teachers with more students than they can possibly keep track of.
Your friends.
I mean, we're still in contact. I guess my social value would go down without me strutting the halls. But
It's also nice to get outside.
I don't mind being outside, just I'm not going off alone.
That's okay. That's reasonable.
I took a walk over in the garden this morning.
It's good. It's good.
My legs still work. She grins.
Good. I was getting worried. I was gonna have to carry you.
Oh, wouldn't you know it, they're broken again.
Well, shit. It was my plan.
Have to hire you one just to carry me around place to place. It'll be awful.
Yep.
Are you trying?
Well, I was gonna see if you wanted to go to the gym or something, get you actually moving. And it's a place that's not on your own. I'm there. You can still run. And it won't be on your own. If you're not up for it, it's fine. I just wanted to see.
I mean, I don't hate running.
No, but it's... The point is that it's not. It's taking it back.
Yeah. I've been using the treadmill downstairs, but it's not really the same at all.
No, I know. I was even going to say I could walk you to school. I could stand and watch while you did some track. I'd be there. You'd see me. Hell, I'd even run with you.
Don't have anything else better to do with your time?
Not currently. Besides, I devoted time to help you.
Kind of nods and gives a little shrug. I guess. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to a track. I just not doing morning jogs and shit anymore. It's not worth it.
What do you mean?
It's not worth the risk of something like that happening.
Nods. I mean, there was something else I was going to offer you.
Oh yeah?
If you're afraid of that happening again, I could teach you how to defend yourself. I could teach you how to load and reload a gun. I could teach you how to shoot.
Jesus. A gun? I mean, I'm not against it or anything. She kind of holds up the hands. Just, it was multiple people. Even if I know what I'm doing, that's still. I mean, I probably could have outrun them if I'd known what was about to happen.
It's just an offer. That's all. If it gives you some security, that's okay. And if it doesn't, he just holds up his hands. I'm just trying to help.
I mean, fair enough. Maybe we start with, I don't know, going out to a track or something.
Okay. Like I said, I'm just rubs the back of his head. Just,
It's a bit of a grin. I mean, it's cool that you're willing to teach me to kick ass and all. Just, I feel like it my way kicking ass only goes so far, especially when there's like 3 people.
Didn't stop me.
Yeah, well, that's different. Just looks over at him like, why you gotta be like this?
What do you mean it's different?
I mean, look at you. She like reaches over and literally like goes to wrap an arm around his upper arm. I mean, let's face it, he's bulked out, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like, look at this. I used to almost be able to get my hand around your arm.
Yeah, I trained.
Yeah, well, I'm not Butch.
Well, maybe I could train you. Go full Karate Kid and everything.
Yeah, I'll go from long distance running to strongman shows. That'll be great.
All I do is run and
You do not just run. She points at the army, and you do not just run.
I work out. I just said I work out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be hitting the weights, but
I don't use weights. I just do press ups and all that type of shit.
well, you must do like roughly 500,000 of them.
I do. I'm on 900 now.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Come on, I got a lot of energy.
Apparently, fucking so. If you're doing like 900 fucking push-ups and sit-ups and shit,
Yeah.
Jesus.
You haven't seen me run yet.
I mean, how much time does it take to do that? Do you just spend a half your day working out,
No,
gritting?
2 hours every day.
Yeah, if you say so.
Just
That
jealous.
is.
You're just jealous. Smirking at it.
Oh yes, I'm so jealous that I don't have arms as thick as my fucking skull.
Yep. Not swole,
Oh my god.
as the kids say.
You wanna pound some protein powder?
I don't use.
Pretty sure you could just snort it at this rate.
don't use protein. I'm not my brother.
There's a bit of a smirk there. Yeah, you're not.
Like I said, I can teach all this if you want.
Pardon. How about we start with baby steps like hitting the track?
Okay.
Go from there.
Okay. I just didn't know how you react to it. That's all. I'm just testing the waters. Jeez, smiling.
Testing the waters by like, hey, let's get a gun and teach you to shoot it.
Sometimes it makes people feel safe knowing that they can defend themselves.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought about that one, but start with just even going to the track.
Okay. If anyone gives you shit, I'll keep them off you.
I don't imagine they will.
Just nods. I mean, if you get too much, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Your parents
Nice.
ask. Your parents ask why I'm coming around so much. He stands up.
I mean, they asked who you were. If I knew you before you pulled me out of a van.
Before Rambo saved you.
I mean, even though you'd been here a couple times already, they're not always the most observant, kind of caught up in their shit, but yeah. I mean, my dad remembered you from the photos and stuff, but yeah, they just asked what parents asked, you know?
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Surprised they didn't ring my parents.
You'd think they didn't?
I have no idea. Smiling.
I mean, they probably did.
Just nods. Actually checks his phone because he hasn't lately.
Yeah, funny thing about not checking your phone for long enough. Yeah.
Eyebrows shoot up like, oh.
Yeah, speaking of calling your mom. Feel like that's only going to get worse if you let it sit.
I'll be going to see her later anyway, so.
Okay.
I devoted my time to seeing you first.
That's awful nice.
Considering I had been a bit neglectful lately, I thought and I felt bad, and I'd been meaning to call you, and
Yeah. Oh, it's good having you around.
Why'd you miss me?
Maybe just a little.
I'm glad.
A bit of a smirk.
You like hold his hand out for her to help herself up.
Yeah, she'll let you pull her up.
Because he whispered in her ear, because, oh boy, you haven't seen the Miller place yet?
Really? Has it changed that much?
Smirking. Yeah.
Be good to go see it again. It's neat walking in a place that old.
Maybe I'll take you there.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You brought it up. You don't get to hold out now.
Oh, I'm totally holding out.
You don't get to hold out.
I'm holding. This is me holding. Holding her hand.
You know, two can play on this holding out game.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what are you holding out on?
I mean, if you haven't noticed.
I have not noticed a damn thing. You actually smile very genuinely.
She just grins and shakes her head. I mean, I guess you wouldn't. That's like you're around to miss it. Dramatic.
What?
Little glance off.
Stares
Obviously,
at her.
just putting on.
Why, has something happened?
What? No. I mean, besides the obvious, no.
It's not. What did I miss?
She's like just casually leans in and goes, I don't think you've seen me with my shirt off since the hospital.
Oh, well, it's kind of nods. Well, I didn't want to, you know,
Yeah,
push.
yeah.
I thought that was what you wanted. I was
No,
just,
I appreciate it. Wasn't
I just,
myself for a minute.
I just wasn't sure, So I didn't want to, rush you. If that's okay, I'm still, you know, just the most guy thing ever.
She's just kind of grinning because, let's face it, it's not often that Anton is kind of flustered, and it's pretty entertaining.
Because, I would still be interested in that. It's just I didn't want to,
Well, I mean, you're the one who was putting all the moves. I'm just saying.
it kind of gives her the most. I thought that's what you wanted. I, I thought it would be the more gentleman thing to do.
She finally like leans over, gives him a peck on the cheek. I'm just giving you a rough time.
You haven't been with, yeah. Oh, with that he was about to say, it's like you're not dating, and then kisses on the cheek. He's like, oh,
You must have a lot of something going on.
it's been pretty rough.
Well, you seemed. She's like leaning over, looking in the eyes, like, "You okay, buddy?" You seemed pretty keyed in on being an item before. So no, I'm not. It's not like I'm going dating anyone else.
Some stuff happened and took a lot of my time. Didn't
It's
mean I
okay.
forgot. I mean, I don't know if she sees it, but I mean, he does look. I imagine. I don't know. Does he look different? Different? It's hard to say.
It's okay. Got a life, and I had high school, so she kind of shrugs. It's
Yeah.
not like we're a married living couple.
No. It's
You're
it's just
okay.
there's. I'm all right. It's just some stuff happened that. Yeah.
Anything you want to talk about, or
Probably better you don't know.
okay?
It's
I
nothing.
guess just
It's nothing bad. It's just. Yeah.
kind of thing that means you turn up in places with fans of people in them.
Why don't we talk about it outside and I can explain?
Not complaining.
I know you're not. It's just I don't want to lie to you, and I can tell you what I can.
Okay.
I think I owe you that much.
Yeah, let me slip on my shoes. And yeah, she kind of putters around over to where she's got her, several pairs of shoes and, just grabs something she can slip on and snags a jacket.
Then they walk out towards his car. Well, Becca's car. The car.
The car.
The car. The car.
So what's up?
They close the doors and yeah, start to drive. I'm in a gang.
Oh, a gang? Like out here?
Yeah,
Really?
smuggling.
Jesus, we seem so fucking
Not
smuggling. What are you smuggling?
drugs. It's just drugs, not people. Not guns too. Mainly gun
Uh,
running.
Jesus, Anton. Like here in the
What?
middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, think about it. It's perfect. You have no cops.
I mean, I guess, but Jesus.
I got caught up in it, and let's just say you aren't the first person I've after pulling out of a fire, and that's how I got caught up in it.
Okay. Okay.
And we mainly do all this type of stuff, and the people that took you were trying to take my people, and we went looking for them, and we found you. We got
God.
you out.
Holy shit.
Now you cannot tell anyone.
Well, I mean, obviously not. Gang violence is nothing to fucking joke about, and yeah, there'd be police all over your place. I'm not gonna do that. Just why can't you get out?
Some people I gotta keep out. Kind of takes a breath. Let's just say I haven't got everybody out yet.
Okay.
And people are depending on me. Now, a few of us are trying to get legitimate businesses sorted so we can get out. We're in the process of doing that.
All right. Just like
It's in the,
nodding a little bit, like, okay.
it's in the works. It's actually a lot more in the works than you think,
I mean, I'll take your word on it.
considering we're about to enter into several high lucrative businesses and come into possession of a really valuable property. Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Look, if you don't wanna, if you don't wanna associate with me, I completely understand. I
I
just
mean,
figured you deserve what I could tell you without putting you at risk.
okay. I mean, well, we can always talk more about it. Well, I don't know.
I mean, I would like to.
Kind of flicks him a soft little smile.
And that business would never interfere with you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. As long as there's not people showing up at my door or something.
Won't happen. You have my word on that.
Okay.
I don't do any of the deals here. Not in this town.
Oh, thank God.
It's out by Roanoke and Richmond and, never here. And where people I care about are here.
Just another soft little smile. Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that okay? Is that okay?
I mean, I feel like I'll have questions when I unpackage all that, but yeah.
Like I said, there's some things I can tell you, and there's some things I can't. It's not because I don't want to tell you. It's just the less you know, the safer you are.
Okay.
I know that sounds ominous, but you don't want people showing up at your door. So the less you know, less likely that's ever going to happen.
Which is decidedly preferable.
Well, there you go then. And realistically, we're probably going to be in this for another 2 months. Then that's it. We're going straight with a proper business that's going to make us a lot of money.
Okay.
I even have a silent partnership with a mechanic shop in the works already.
Silent partnership.
Yeah. I did some favors for the family and they're putting me as a silent partner, so I get essentially a percentage of their earnings.
Oh. Okay.
Like I said, I had to do some dirty work and get some people safe. Dirty work is done. Now it's just making sure that we're all straight and proper.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. She just kind of shrugs. To be fair, it's a lot of stuff that she's still like. I mean, she's processing, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing has immediately leapt out as a massive issue. She's just like, okay, that is what's happening. All right.
Anton's kind of leans back a bit sufficient because he basically gave her nothing, really. It's just like business, this, garage, you know what I mean? Didn't say, you know what I mean? He's pretty satisfied with that. It's like the most vaguest of vague, essentially. Besides, I thought you'd enjoy being the high class girlfriend anyway. Smirking.
Oh, are we doing opposite side of the tracks? Is that our thing now? Grinning.
What? What?
Oh, that rich uptown girl, and then some churlish gangster.
That's what you want to call me? Smirking.
I mean, it seems pretty suited in the moment.
You're excited. He's turning turning one of the fucking down one of the lanes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. She kind of like flicks a glance over to the passenger side window. It's nice to be out and to be thinking about anything else. And this is ridiculous, but I will get weirded out later. For the moment, it's just kind of exciting.
Knew it. That's a
What?
cigarette. Nope, I knew it.
What?
I knew it.
You what?
You're wild.
I'm not wild.
Yeah. Okay.
I am approximately, at worst, a hospital janitorial closet wild.
We'll see.
We will.
Takes a drag. You pull up outside the school.
Bet you're banking on it.
I was really hoping, yeah. Is he trying to look over at her? See the plume of smoke comes out of his nose.
What were you going to do if I wasn't?
I was gonna compromise.
How are you going to compromise?
I would take you on fancy dinners.
Oh,
Says
my
that in
God.
an exact, like, extravagant accent.
Oh, my fucking God. Don't ever.
Milady, as he holds the door open for her, does the big bow.
The eyebrows, and the eye rolls, and just, oh, God. She does
Your
have her
carriage.
pulled up out of the car.
your carriage is, your audience awaits.
My audience. Oh, well. Can't have them waiting. So kind of flutters a hand, like fanning herself, and yeah, just starts kind of casually sauntering back to where she knows the fucking track is.
Yeah, he'll just walk, still with the cigarette in his mouth as he's taking the drag. Watching as all the people stare at fucking Anton and Carla.
And what time of day is this? This is what? This is while school's
Fucking,
still going.
yeah, I imagine it is.
So yeah, we'll say Carla swaps out to a proper pair of sneakers. She probably actually just no shit walks in, but kind of pausing and letting Anton walk with. We'll let him come as far as like the girls' locker room door so that she can go in and get her fucking running shoes.
It just props up against the wall.
I mean, you can tell she makes it fucking fast because she doesn't even change them in there. She literally just gets the locker open, snags them, and reappears with them in hand.
Kind of raises an eyebrows, like, yep, ready?
Yeah, I'll just swap them out outside.
Okay.
And yeah, two of you putter out. She puts on proper pair of running shoes. Yes, people are kind of. I mean, the gossip round has already started because let's face it, Carla hasn't been at school for what, like a week or something. It's been a minute. So the fact that she's there with Anton, she's running.
What rep do I have, Katie? Jesus.
I don't know, what rep do you have? Da-na-na.
I don't know. What's the dealio, Katie?
Fucking Captain Edgy over there, fucking parked up like a fucking thug, smoking while she runs and watching. That's not weird.
Sitting on the fucking taking a drag, and Anton looks like a goddamn tank.
Yep.
Looks as big as the football players.
Yep. So yeah.
Captain Edgy. Is anyone giving her a hard time, actually, or is she getting a bit too flustered, Katie? That's the thing Anton's watching.
I mean, it's high school, so there are some people who, like, among the masses would be bold, but in this case, it's enough of a fucking odd thing for her to show up when she's not even at school and, like, just go running. But no, for the most part, people are giving her space and chattering and theorizing as she goes.
Is the siblings going to come up and talk to me? Or is the hat appearing?
I'm not even mad that you saw that coming. Because yes, you're like keeping an eye, you're doing your shit. And as you're watching her go around one of the curves, there's the shoulder shove. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Helping my friend Carla. She wanted company.
And she wanted to come to school?
Wanted to run.
She just like looks at the track, looks at Anton, looks at the track, looks at Anton. I mean, squints.
What?
I mean, did you pick the most public place on purpose?
Yeah.
Eye roll. Knew it.
She wanted to do it too. Wouldn't be here
Will
if she
fucking
didn't
go
want to
on
do it.
display?
She wanted to run, and she wanted to see, for people to see that she's still her, and she still can do it. She's not defined by what happened. I ain't gonna stop her.
Oh god.
What? I thought you'd be like, oh my god, Anton, you were so cool saving people's lives and shit. No, I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, is that a thing, by the way? Because Mom is losing her fucking mind.
It's a thing. If I hadn't been there, God knows what wouldn't have happened.
So, how were you there? She keys in almost fucking immediately.
Looks over. Doing one of my nature things.
doing one of your nature things,
Mm-hmm.
and someone parked a van out in the middle of the fucking woods
You could hear them.
and just left it there.
They weren't. They didn't leave it there, honey. They were there. I had to sneak her out.
The hands hit the hips. Where?
What? Somewhere fucking up north on the borderlands. Which reminds me, I was gonna have a fucking word with you.
What?
Because that could have been you in that fucking van.
I'm fine.
You better be.
I'm not stupid.
No, but that could have been you too.
If it had been me, they'd been looking a lot rougher.
If it had been me, they wouldn't have been walking. If it had been you, and I found you in there, shakes his head. She'll see it. Ooh. Oh,
Did he just make himself that angry?
yep. Yeah, he did. It's his sister, man.
I'm fine. I'm not gonna go trotting off and let someone snatch me off the fucking street.
No. Once you're fucking, he just takes a breath, just. And your boyfriend? Is he doing stupid shit like the other one was?
What? No.
He better not be.
Don't you worry about Doug.
I'll fucking worry about him. Because if he's doing that idiotic shit that the other one was doing, that
You are doing crazier shit than he is. I'm
am I?
fine. I mean,
How
I
am
have to kind of assume so. There's no fucking. She like flails off. There's no tourists taking fucking nature walks at this time of year. You're still
leans
pulling a
in.
check.
Why are you complaining about it? She's
I'm
safe.
not.
So I'm gonna put this into perspective. If I'm out doing all that kind of shit and keeping people safe, and let me put this again into perspective again, and he fucks around and puts you in jeopardy, imagine what I'll do to him.
I mean, if you're out doing all that stuff, have you seen him there?
No, but I'm putting it into perspective for you because you, like me, are very, very smart. So, any of the weed smoking, parties, anything that gets a bit wild, I don't have a problem with. But any more than that, then I'll have a problem because I'll know about it.
We're not doing anything crazy.
You better not be.
And I don't wander off alone.
You better not.
Or what? You're gonna lock me in a tower?
No. But don't test me. Because I will make sure that you're safe.
Yeah, well, if you're so worried about me being safe, worry about the things that are actually dangerous. Doug alone.
I worry about the things that are actually dangerous, but I'm just making sure your boyfriend keeps in fucking line and keeps you safe.
Doug is fine.
He better be.
You keep saying that. Like it changes anything.
Why are you arguing with me on this?
Because I mean, do you see like gestures to how he's standing? Because yeah, he heated himself up pretty good.
Well, I can't protect my kid sister.
Can just you made half of it sound like threats.
I'm not threatening you.
I mean, no, I don't think you're gonna do anything to me. Just not like that. Just you don't have to be so fucking menacing about it. I'm not dumb. I'm fine. Stay safe.
Just let's set it, Brad. Like I said, just It's not the place to talk about it. But she's safe, and I had to do some things to make sure she's safe. And the story is that I was out wandering. Okay?
That's about where she finally gives a nod, quiets down, because that confirms her suspicions a lot more. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Now that's what you're gonna tell Mom.
Yeah. Of course.
Just nods. And this doesn't mean you come asking me for shit.
What would I come asking you for?
I don't know.
Like holds the hands up like the what?
You do
Kind of
smoke a lot.
posture.
You do smoke a lot of pot.
Yeah, and I get it on my own.
Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that.
The eye roll is intense as fuck. Can you just say
About
weed smoking was fine?
how bad is Mom freaking out?
I mean, not like mad freaking out, just I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson called and she's been going bananas and you haven't answered your phone.
Been busy.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
You told her I was busy.
Yeah, I fucking did. She like pulls herself up like, that's right. I fucking did.
Just nods. Okay. What's been going on with you?
Fucking nothing worthwhile.
You sure?
Yeah.
If anything has been going on, you can't tell me.
I know. Just it's high school.
Just nods.
High school boyfriend, high school drama.
Was he mistreating you?
No.
Okay. Okay. He just holds his hands up.
Got the little like perturbed face like yeah. No, besides, if you'd done anything stupid, I would have had to get you to go get me mace. Still not old enough to buy it.
If he does anything stupid, you won't need mace after I'm finished with him.
I mean, I'd only need another one because I would have used what I had and kicked him right in the nads. But, you know.
Yeah. All right. All right. Just rubs his face.
Good. Besides, you're the one out here making crazy social waves. Like, glances over to the track again.
How am I making crazy social waves?
Do you even see how you're dressed right now?
Is looks over? What do you mean?
You're straight up pulling like the classic thug boyfriend in your cool shades, smoking, leaning over here on the fucking, gym shed while she's running on the track. When for some reason she's been out of school, and of course, I mean, people heard, but she doesn't look very traumatized right now, so people are kind of drawing their own conclusions.
Really? And what conclusions are they?
I mean, there's a certain allowance for like, yeah, some shit happened, but
And who's the person drawing the most conclusions?
I am not pointing someone out so you can beat them up in the fucking.
I ain't gonna beat them up. Fucking looks over at her. Why the fuck would I do that? That'll just make things worse.
So what are you planning to do?
Nothing. I just want to know who.
It's, I am not just naming off people. No. I see you. You still there, bud? Kind of warped out for a second. Oh. Oh, he's dead.
Thanks. Thanks, Chrome. He said nothing. I was just wondering who's talking shit.
Dude, it's rumors. It's flying around like fucking wildfire.
Who's the main one circulating it?
Well, does it matter if you're not going to do anything? Stairs.
I would like to know, please. And I would like to know before she knows. Think about what that'll do to her fucking mental state.
Dude, the worst they're saying is that she's pulling some rich girl shit to stay out of school longer because they're jealous that they can't get out of school.
You can see the look over at her. Is that someone is talking massive amounts of shit? That's the way you sound like, madam.
The more. Mm. Nope. Nope. You know what? No, look at my wrist. It's time for class.
Fuck it. I'll roll some charisma expression on my sister. Add my pure greed. Reduced if. There's all the successes in the world. He'll lean over. It's more for her than me. I don't want to. We finally got her out of the house, and she's doing this. I don't want someone curbing her down, so she spends another 4 weeks in the house. I go visit her every day. This is the first time I've got her outside her own backyard. Come on, let me out of here.
Like I said, that's why I asked if you brought her here on purpose. Especially like during school hours.
She wanted to come. She wanted to do this.
Okay.
So what is it?
I'll fucking fix it. Don't worry about it.
Come on.
I don't want you getting all weirded out and worked up by stupid high school rumors that literally just started. I can put an end to this shit.
Just tell me, please.
It's literally just. I mean, it's practically waving a flag of look how I can come and go like I want to. And I mean, it's not like she showed up with her dad, she showed up with you.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Right.
You can be in here if you want.
Spending the willpower, because if it's not it, then he will get mad. Yeah, that's fucking 4 successes with the willpower spend.
I mean, it's basically, you can tell that she is simplifying. It's not, she's not lying to you. She's just not sitting here and explaining all of the stupid implications that any little fucking high schooler is going to come up with. Especially the ways it could spread.
Christine.
What?
Give me the worst case scenario which you seem to be thinking of. Not saying it is, but you seem to have one particular thought on your mind.
The lips kind of firm into a line. Dude, she's like one of the richest rich kids here. If it got out of hand, it could look like she's just getting her parents to do what she wants so she could stay out of school. She's coming over here with some. I mean, they're going to assume you're a boyfriend, so there's all of that.
And
You're over
where do you
here
think this
lurching
is?
like a thug. They're probably going to start talking about
No,
that too.
I am not lurching like a thug. But I don't lurch.
I mean, admittedly, you're just
It's
kind
very,
of huddled up here because it's fucking cold out, but they're fucking high
it's very,
schoolers, dude.
it's very defensive. Like I don't lurch.
The eye roll.
And who's going to be the main one circulating this?
It's
The
not
main
about
clique
the
or whatever.
main person. It's just that once it starts going, it gets going. So if I go back over there and start talking, I can probably counter 90% of what the stupid shit they'd say.
And why did you make it sound as if it was this apocalyptic crisis?
Because if I don't know what's going on, thanks for telling me that you're going to see Carla all the time, by the way. But
Why?
yeah, I can.
Well, why'd you have a problem with that? You look over at her.
No, because it makes for a really good reason for you to be the one fucking bringing her here, though, doesn't it?
Okay.
And it's not like they exactly included your name in the article.
Just looks at her.
People don't know you're the one who found her. Duh.
Are you going to tell him that as well?
Yeah, I am.
Mm.
It speaks to your character. Flutters her lashes.
All right, Littlefinger. Go on. Go do your fucking Game of Thrones shit.
You're damn right.
And if someone is being a bit more vindictive, let me know, okay?
She kind of flicks a grin back. Tell me not to come to you for stuff, but then this. I see how it is. Playing favorites? I got it. I'll let you know if it's bad.
And if someone's bothering you, of course.
Don't hyperventilate. We're good. Got this.
The way he just grabs her by the shoulder, the way you make it sound as if it's the worst case scenario.
I mean, this could have been social suicide, but yes, I got it. Jeez.
Good.
And she's like grabbed up, like, jeez. God, Anton.
Finally throws her. God, Christine.
Yeah, that's right. Tugs her little shirt back in plates. Like, yeah, that's right. Tug my jacket. Smooth it out.
Rubs his face. He's so jealous that I'm bigger than him, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna fucking die.
Smirking. Got swole.
Yeah, see that?
Just jealous.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Some scrawny arms.
I am what they call slender.
Hipster.
Like, tips her
Smart.
hat like that's fucking right, essentially.
Go on. I'll be over before I go see Susie.
Good. Jeez.
Well, I've been busy. Jeez.
God, rescuing damsels. Like, oh, my day job. Just go fight dragons.
Dog! Dog! It flops down on the table dramatically.
Yeah,
Doug, this is the David Bowie. Doug! It's just, I mean, he imitates it very well.
oh my god. She decides, first off, that that's hilarious, and second off, that she did. Fine. She's going now. Thank you. Ugh.
Oh, Doug, give me your, like, you're so interesting with your, like, theories and, like.
Scampers.
You know, I mean, he does this pitch perfect, like, her monologue.
Oh my god.
You're just sitting back down then waiting for fucking Carla to come back. Because he just reminds him how much he fucking hates high school already.
Yep.
He's that edgy. He's Captain Edgy.
Captain Edgy. Sir Edgelord.
I am the Edgelord, Katie.
Eventually, Carla finishes her run. Comes back. Definitely a lot more flushed and whatnot. Smiling.
Feeling better?
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped for like a week. Whew.
Mm-hmm. Apparently we're the talk of the town. What?
Shakes her head with a little bit of an eye roll. Whatever.
Like, oh my god, Carla. She just does the playful little.
She's trying so hard not to smile. She heads back towards the car.
Like,
Oh
who's
my
your thug?
god.
Like, who's your thug boyfriend, Carla? Turning,
All
looking at
right.
her.
Gets a shoulder shove. Gentle one, just a little duh. Yeah.
Don't worry, my sister's keeping an eye on things. She's the gossip queen, so he just rolls his eyes.
Oh, well, I mean, guess we'll find out.
Oh, believe you me, she's already working her creepy Machiavellian schemes in there. So don't you worry. He just rolls his eyes. So where to
Ugh.
now, my lady?
I mean, home? Shrugs?
Nods. Would you like to go home?
Yes, home, Jeffries. Clap, clap.
He's smirking as he's starting the car. He'll drop her back.
Oh, hey, it worked.
You'll
And
then
yeah,
give her a hand. You'll just give her a hand squeeze. I'll be over tomorrow
okay.
if you want.
Oh, I can barely stand it, but yes.
Really?
You better be back tomorrow.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Points.
Ugh.
Thanks for making me come out.
Anytime. I'll bring it to Cinnamon next as he's walking.
Hmm.
He just looks over his shoulder, making the Inception noise with popcorn.
Oh my. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Climbs in the car and drives all the way to Mom. As the fucking Jaws theme starts playing.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh god. Helps if I can push the right buttons. Alright, to the Madre.
Comes in, taking off his jacket, pets the fucking nuclear bombshell of Bubba.
Bubba is very excited. You don't even understand.
It's the mid-80s, oh my god! Faints.
Pretty much. A lot of jumping. And yeah, your mom, of course, appears in rapid time with you coming in. Oh, Anton. Good of you to come by.
Hey, Ma.
There's the little lean on that kitchen doorway. You haven't been answering your phone.
Was a bit busy.
Oh.
Making the money. Just taking off his jacket.
And actually, because it is important, have you been like periodically sending to your mother?
Yep.
Okay. But bills wise, they are good. This is important to know. You could have at least said something.
What? I was a bit busy. That's all.
Oh, a bit busy. The Thompsons called.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Just nods. Well, it was a shit situation, so.
Oh, and Officer Davis dropped off this. Reaches into the kitchen counter and like snags an envelope, just offers it over.
Opens it and stares.
I mean, it's basically just, it's various papers from the police department on the whole thing so that you can keep files.
He just nods. Cool.
So what have you been so busy with? She
Work.
finally opens the arm over to him.
Work, Mom. Work.
Well, it's good to see you.
It is. Good to see you too. Me okay?
Yeah. All right. I'm doing
Gives
fine.
her, just gives her an eyebrow. Staring.
Do you not believe me? Finally, a faint smile.
I don't know. I'm so used to you being a bit chipper, so hearing we're doing fine is, well,
We're doing fine.
okay.
Don't you worry. Just had me all bust up. Not answering your phone. Hearing that you went and that poor Carla girl out of her van.
Yeah, I'm going to see her every day, so
Oh, good.
she's a
She
good
doing all
friend.
right?
Yeah, she's getting there. My
Good.
dad went outside of our house for first time today, so we're getting there.
A faint smile. Good.
Suzanne been over?
Once or twice.
Nodding.
She does come by.
She's been pretty worried too.
Showed her the photo albums. Grinning this time.
Did you?
Oh, she insisted.
I bet she did. Rubbing his face like, no. In the back of his head, no. No.
It's almost like she knows. Look at that little sly smile she's got.
No. No. She sinks onto the ground.
Oh yeah, she took a couple to colorize too.
Oh. Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Which photos did you take?
Oh, I can't possibly remember. There were so many in the albums.
Oh,
I'm sure she'll show you, honey.
I'm sure she will. Oh, dear God. Yeah, she will. Did you need anything?
I mean, we're all right. I always like to see more of you, but no, we're
Okay.
doing all right. Finally doing all right.
Well, good. There'll be more money coming eventually.
Still
Hell,
don't like putting that pressure on you.
if everything goes according to plan, I might even be able to get the mortgage rid of.
Now, wouldn't that be something? And how are you planning to go and do that?
Well, let's just say a few business deals are opening, and if they fall through perfectly, well, we're going to make a lot of money.
Business
Mm-hmm.
opportunities?
Pretty much, yeah.
What kind of business?
Well, I'm going into a partnership for a mechanic shop at the minute.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Invest my money carefully.
if you say so. I hope they're very
Smiling.
good mechanics. Just
They
kind of
are.
like, bleh.
They are. Very, very good, actually. They actually do specialized custom work, too.
Oh, just the little nod of like the mom's nod of like I'm sure that's very nice.
That's just one of the projects I'm working on at the minute.
Well, all right. I didn't know you were interested in mechanical work.
Spread my interest in many places, Mom. Smiling.
I suppose so. Have you eaten today? Squint.
A little bit.
She's already back in the kitchen.
Just walks in.
Oh yeah, she's already like things are coming out of the fridge at a rapid pace.
What his mom is not used to is well, he eats like a fucking freighter, and she's just probably not used to how fucking buff Anton's after getting.
Nope, she's not. So Anton proceeds to demolish whatever leftovers she had in the fridge. On the bright side, she is still cooking at home, so you get like, "Yay, mom's cooking!
Yeah.
Yay!" And yeah, she'll sit and chatter with you while you're eating.
Mm-hmm. He'll chatter away for a while, making small talk and shit.
Oh yeah, you get at least one comment about how you have filled out a lot lately. Essentially,
Basically just starts keeping in shape.
I see that.
Smile. I gotta keep fit.
Suppose so. Mountains
Oh,
aren't going to
well.
climb themselves, are they? Just
Nope.
shaking her head like,
Besides, I gotta have all the girls chasing me before me and Susie get really serious.
no.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have all day. I gotta be attractive eye candy, don't I? Smirking.
Say that again?
I've got to be attractive eye candy for Susie, don't I?
Oh, trophy husband.
Yep.
Very, very keen aspiration, eh?
Oh yeah, aiming high, Mom.
A little bit of an eye roll. Just a little bit. Oh, God.
Smirking. What about you? You've been going out or shutting yourself in?
I'll go out a bit here and there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Who are you going out with? Huh?
Who?
Uh-huh. You on Tinder now, Mom?
What?
The dating website?
No.
Mom.
Jesus.
Oh, no, it's fine.
What? You're disappointed now?
I was just a bit surprised.
No, I'm not on Tinder.
No, it's fine. I mean,
There's a slow lean over. Honey, the day your mama needs Tinder to net herself a man, it's the day that she needs to, I don't know, give up the ghost, settle for being a widow. It's She seems very pleased with herself when she gets the fucking look. Goes back to just casually eating. There you go. How about that?
Anton's in the back of his head like, please don't be Bill. That's Bill hasn't come around a lot, has he?
He just kind of shoots a glance over. Hi, your friends don't usually come over.
It's good. That's all I need to know.
Your mom is not stupid. There's a bit of a grin. Why, has your friend expressed an interest? But, does a little, little smushes her hair up thing. Bobs her hair. She actually cracks this time when you make a fucking face. She actually starts just fucking laughing her ass off.
No.
No, you don't sound very certain, Anton. Are you quite sure?
Mom just rubs his
She's
face.
trying so hard to keep a straight face. It's not working. She's dying.
I'm just gonna, it points to this food and starts eating.
Yeah, she has
Removes himself.
she has a pretty good chuckle going on for a hot minute. Every time you get the eye contact across the table and immediately look down at your plate, she fucking loses it. Oh, I'm just teasing, honey. I'm not dating anybody.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, yep. Keeps eating as fast as he can. I mean, I wasn't asking. It sounded like I'd want to know anyway. So
Oh, you didn't ask who I was going out with? Because I could have sworn you did just a moment ago.
Nope.
I mean, if you'd like, I could just make sure I give you a call every time I bring a gentleman home.
Really?
Well, after all, I wouldn't want you to be sitting here wondering what was happening while you were gone. Stare.
If that's what you want to do.
Anton, you at least call me once in a while, would you?
Yeah. Just look so startled. Like, huh?
I'm still your mama. I don't care if you live here anymore or not.
I'll call you. Jeez.
No. Not gonna call you if I have a gentleman over. That would be strange and inappropriate. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna call you when I'm over with Susie because I feel like you would die. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm just shagging my girlfriend.
She still seems kind of entertained, especially because he's still kind of off center. This is like,
Completely taking him so off guard. He was like, "What?"
just giving you a rough time, honey.
As
Pat
long as
pat.
it's not Officer Davis, Mom, I'm happy.
Now, what's wrong with Officer Davis?
Just looking
Teasingly.
over.
You look over and you can tell. Like, she managed to keep it out of her voice, but she's trying so hard not to lose her shit again. She's not even remotely interested in Officer Davis. She's just giving you a rough time.
You could date one of Christine's teachers and watch her for an aneurysm.
No, I don't know if I'm willing to lose a child to a stroke just yet.
I mean, it'd be pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Although it'll be entertaining for 5 minutes, and I get annoyed too.
No, I mean, if I'm going to date someone who knows one of my children, looks over. How's your boss doing lately?
Just looks over. I don't know. He's happy with his marriage. I'm assuming.
Oh, darn.
Anton does not know if he's married, but he's hoping to God he is.
Hoping so hard.
He's like, come on, be married.
She just does like the finger sound, like, oh, darn.
Eventually, and after that, like, you eat, and he's like, anyway, Mom, I'm gonna go because you're being weird, Mom. And the minute he's backing away, you know what I mean? Because that's completely wigged him out.
She seems very entertained and just gives him a finger wiggle and lets him escape.
Yeah, and he'll drive down to fucking Susie Q's.
To Susie.
Yes.
To Susie.
Yes.
It's gonna show up, throw the door open, and throw all your clothes off?
No.
Oh.
Well, he'll definitely open the door, but like, hello. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, fancy meeting you.
I know. It's almost like we live together.
Madness.
How are you doing?
Good. Doing my shit.
Talk to Mr. Thompson, by the way. He's plonked out beside her.
Yeah? Just like, but promptly leans over and like dunk against his shoulder.
He was saying that if you get a proper business license, he can hook you up with getting into contact for more hiring for historical people to actually shoot your photography for with like proper permits and everything. So you actually get paid the big, does the dollar sign, the dollar gesture with his finger.
And being less likely to get, dragged off for trespassing by the police. I could call that a win, yeah.
You just need to get a business license.
Shouldn't be too hard. I'll Google it.
Mm-hmm.
Do
You
some
still have those
fucking paperwork. It'll be great.
I'm
What?
bringing over all the document stuff as well. He's gonna eventually pass the Miller place over to me if I can. With all the documents, he's gonna look over.
Who?
Mr. Thompson's gonna get in contact with the right people, so eventually the Miller place
Oh.
is going to be mine.
Oh, well, hot shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. That's fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Becca and her dad are setting up a new place too. Bill and I are helping fund it.
Oh, really? I heard about what
Her
happened with
house.
our last place. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Were you there?
Yep.
Oh, God. So I don't want to know what actually happened, right?
There was a shootout.
Oh, Jesus. That would explain the bodies.
It was a big one.
Yeah. Yeah, there were like, 15 bodies or something?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Are you okay? She starts like patting him over, like lifts his shirt up.
See, I'm fine. I was wearing body armor.
Good. Jesus. Is everyone okay? Is Becca okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, bit pissed, but you know how it is.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
But don't worry, as of now, we won.
What did we win?
Well, that gang war.
Besides life? Oh, thank God.
That's where I found Carla. Yeah, they were your trafficking people.
Jesus, Anton. Like, I know I say I like excitement and all, but
We
I
didn't
think
know that.
caving is about as much excitement as I can manage.
We didn't know that, Susie. We found them.
Jesus. I mean, I don't imagine you did, because if you did, and still went in, I'm not sure I would like you very much anymore. Not gonna lie. So, no,
The most Becca does now is she's unloading the rest of the things that she has, and we're all trying to make sure that we go a bit straight on it. You know, it was just a shit situation,
yeah.
and they drove us to a point where they had her at risk, hell, even Heidi. So, you
I
know,
would even want to hurt Heidi. Jesus.
them. They weren't nice people.
No, I'm catching that. Just damn.
But it's all over now.
Good.
And if things go according to plan, madam, I'm about to make a lot of money.
Oh,
Nodding.
wouldn't that be just the thing?
Well, I'm going to, and then, well, as he sits on his lap, I am going to lavish you the fuck out.
Oh, is that
Mm-hmm.
so?
Well, we'll pay off this place, so you're not paying like mortgage or anything like that type of shit.
Wouldn't that be just the fucking thing? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll pay for you and mom.
You know, just buy off 2 mortgages. No big deal. Chump change, really. Gives a little shrug. Like, just, doing the sarcastic, no big thing face.
Just nodding. Like, yep.
Finally
Um,
turns around and gives him a good peck on the cheek. You're completely outrageous.
you all right?
Yep. Yeah.
No worries.
Worry about you.
Okay. Is that like if there's anything you need to talk about?
Just, I worry.
I am keeping in contact,
Yeah,
and I'm coming to see you.
you are.
And we bought this place,
Yeah, I did.
and well, I'm marrying you,
You better be.
definitely. It's just stuff got brought up later, so just a bit frazzled.
She just leans over to put the cheek on his shoulder. Oh, yeah? Kind of stuff.
My first time killing somebody.
She pulls a little bit of a face. Sorry, hon.
Yeah. It's just, it was a wound, that's all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, imagine so. You gonna stick around for a little while?
Yeah, I know, yeah, I plan to stay. I'll head back later on just to keep an eye on Heidi. She had a bit of a bad night. I can
Oh,
stay around for, I'll stay around for a while.
okay. She starts to, like, get herself up out of his lap, snagging his hand. Alright,
Cool.
then come on.
Where are we going?
We are going to talk about really depressing things in a really cheery bubble bath. Make sure you feel okay before you go back.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It's not. It's the best idea.
You,
Normally, there would also be wine with the bubble bath because you got to be ridiculous.
I mean, probably do have wine lying around here.
I could pop open a bottle.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Like, afraid of you? No.
Okay.
No. I worry about you. I worry about you a lot. No, I'm not scared of you.
Because,
So scared that I'll get naked and get into a giant bubble bath. There's a
just
bit of a
saying,
nod.
the heavy stuff is over. Like, I'll be still doing a few things, but nowhere near as, you know?
Nowhere near as dangerous, I hope.
If I can avoid it, definitely.
Good. Because, even in hipster circles, marrying dead people, it's just not in.
I'm not gonna die.
Better not.
No intention of going anywhere.
Good. The hand gets a little bit of a tighter squeeze.
Mom showed you photos?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
wine bottle.
Shrugs, smiling. I figured as much.
You don't get to see him until I retouch him. Kidding.
Alright, alright. Oh, it's a sense of alright, alright.
Besides, they're adorable.
Just nodding. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
She leans up, tippy toes it to get the cheek kiss. Yeah, cheek kiss again.
So, I was gonna ask,
Hmm.
next day or so, you wanna go out and cave or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
If you like the company.
Yeah, I do. You have stated that you are from henceforth my accomplice in these matters, and no other accomplice will do. But I can't go accomplice assisted caving without my accomplice. So
Okay. I was just gonna ask.
yeah,
Alright, well then, just, you know, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, it's Susie. He'd smack her on the ass and go in the fucking bubble bath.
yep. You get hilariously just kind of teased and reminded that you're people and slosh around in a fucking bubble bath. And yes,
Yeah.
there's wine involved and probably shenanigans.
Yeah. So you want cut there, but
Yes, I think we shall.
yes.
Yes.